Traditionally, the annual general meeting is a moment to meet again with our long-term investor and meet new ones. This is a moment of exchange and conviviality, which I really appreciate. Last year, we hosted the AGM physically with protective measures. But this year, due to the development of the pandemic situation, we choose, like many other companies, to handle this event digitally. In this presentation, I intend to present a new strategic direction for Fluicell, which will be part of our future growth. We have been saying for some time now that BioPixlar is not just a research instrument, but a platform of product allowing us to expand to other sectors, such as regenerative medicine and therapeutic applications. I will now present these ideas in greater details. But before that, I will start this presentation with a brief retrospective of 2020, which was the best year we have had so far. We, of course, have been impacted by COVID-19 like everyone else, but we managed to adapt very fast to the situation by readapting sales, marketing, and installation process. We have sold for 4.9 million SEK, and in addition, we got a grant allocation from the European Union with a value of 5.2 million SEK. This very competitive grant is extremely important to us because it is representing a validation from the European Union of the excellence of our bioprinting technology. Another important validation was the publishing of the article in the journal Scientific Report, which was the result of many years of work. Another notable event to mention is the development of a new product in connection with Hoffmann-La Roche. Biosense 6 was finally launched on March 15 this year. So in 2020, we have made some tremendous progress, which has resulted in an increase of the share price going from 9 to 20.4 SEK at the end of the year. We are now stable at around 25 SEK, but our aim is of course to be better than that. The company has evolved greatly during the last years. We can take a look at 3 important dates in the history of Fluicell. In 2015, we decided to go from being a local single product company to a company with multiple products targeting a global market. This is what we have done, and this is what we continue to do. In 2017, we took the decision to enter the bioprinting sector as a result of a proof of concept which we started already in 2016. This is also the year we decided to become public, which resulted in an IPO early 2018. Finally, the year 2021 will be about focusing on building on game-changing instrument portfolio to become an important player in regenerative medicine, and I will show you how. So this is not about transforming Fluicell completely. The rationale is in line with what we have been developed so far. We have harmonized business model and strategy valorizing on our heritage product and regenerative medicine. The same way BioPixlar builds on the first platform technology, the regenerative medicine is building on BioPixlar. Everything has a meaning together. In both platforms, we have patent protection, client portfolio, scientific publications, product opportunities, targeting high-value markets with an important growth rate. As we have been stating on several occasions, BioPixlar is more than an instrument, but is a fully scalable platform, which is our value driver in regenerative medicine. Indeed, Fluicell aims at entering regenerative medicine markets, providing high-precision microtissues to restore organ function in large populations of critically ill patients with no good treatment options. We have a great opportunity to target areas where there is a large unmet need and where existing treatments don't provide sufficient solution. And we have the potential and the innovative and the technological capabilities to develop game-changing therapeutics. So this market is still at early stage, but all great promises and is expected to grow tremendously. We see therefore a great opportunity to be an actor who can advance forward this market. Within regenerative medicine, there are 4 segments. Fluicell is targeting the segment called tissue engineering. The tissue engineering segment has advantages such as the ability for regeneration, replacement, or reconstruction of a defective structure with a living structure, and potential in developing treatments for previously untreatable medical conditions. High investment in R&D for developing effective treatments and constant launch of new and effective products are expected to boost the demand in the tissue engineering segment, and we want to be part of it. Now, we have said that we are going to focus on tissue engineering, and this is our product approach. We want to develop small implantable tissues targeting high-value disease areas. So since end of 2019, the R&D department at Fluicell has been working on product proof of concept, some of which are presented here. We have extremely good and encouraging outcome in printing stem cells, printing on transferable membranes, and printing cardiac cells, which we see beating after a few days. This is just some of the proof of concept which have been done, and the R&D team is working on several more with very promising results, which are important within tissue engineering. So how does it work? If we summarize very simplistically, the idea behind the product concept is to take human cells, print and culture the cells forming a tissue, and then graft the resulted construct into a patient. So how do we print tissues using BioPixlar technology? This is quite straightforward. We print on membranes which have the same composition as used in human clinical trial. Here you can see an example of a printed letter F like Fluicell. This formed tissue can have long-term cell survivability due to nutrient access from both sides. High-resolution bioprinting brings about many benefits, especially in areas where the cell microenvironment plays a critical role. So we will proceed in 3 steps, with the goal to develop the next generation of engineered tissue advanced therapeutic medicinal product. These steps involve partnerships. We call this partnership program the BioRage Advance. Fluicell has established proof of concept for in vitro microtissues produced with BioPixlar on porous membrane. This is the step 1. We wish to join forces with partners, primarily from the academia, for consolidating step 1 and get a proof of concept for step 2. When we get the expected result in step 2, we will reach for a pharma partner for step 3. So treatments based on transplanting cells or small patch of tissue could help repairing the damaged organ, preventing further loss of function, or even enabling recovery. This way is hopeful to treat conditions that today lead to several millions of premature deaths and disabilities every year, and which are associated with ever-increasing healthcare costs and societal hurdles. Our approach has a wide possible use. We have identified key areas with large unmet medical needs, such as congestive heart failure, type 1 diabetes, and age-related macular degeneration, in which BioPixlar can add value. There are also key candidates for treatment using cell and tissue-based regenerative medicine therapeutics. So we have 2 distinctive timelines. The first timeline is showing that as a single-cell instrument company, we will continue to develop products, and we are still committed to focus on improving cells number each year. This is not deviating from what we have already announced. The second is regenerative medicine timeline in line with the 3-step approach and associated with the need for partnership and new raise of capital. Taking all this into consideration, we see a very promising future for Fluicell. We are in a strong position both when it comes to having a strong presence on important markets and having a product portfolio consisting of innovative products targeting fast-growing markets. When we say that 2021 will be a transformative year for Fluicell, we do not only mean that in terms of increasing sales, which we are committed to do, but also we want to use our ability to innovate in new markets in a way that we believe will greatly increase the long-term value of the company. Fluicell is now beginning an exciting journey which captures the true promise of bioprinting, and we look forward to taking this journey together with you.